creepers. How the heck are you crazy creeps? It is an early morning. We are here currently on the Springwater Corridor, and we got some beautiful sunny skies on our team today. And I'm excited for today because I've been wanting to visit this location ever since I did the last filming locations for the same movie, the movie being Free Willy, filmed mostly in Astoria, Oregon, but a lot of the shots took place right here in Portland. We actually visited them some of those locations a few years back, and a lot of folks enjoyed it, and I did too, bringing it to you guys. And today we are going to go and visit one of those locations that didn't make it into the first, filming locations that we did. And such a great movie. Loved it. A very emotional, kind of heartwarming comedy, almost real life story. I'll tell you guys more about Keiko the whale. And we're also going to go to the car wash that they filmed at when they were saving Keiko, well, in the movie, Free Willy. It's gonna be a good day, so stay tuned. We're doing a little Free Willy creeping. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Plus, it's beautiful out. About 7:30, just about 7:30, and it has been very nice here in Portland, but it's been crazy because it goes from 10 degrees, not 10 degrees, it goes from like 50 to 90 in just about a day. So I've been getting up real early and trying to get the vlogs in as I can, and also got my shorts on, and I might have to lose the hoodie after a bit, but they also said there might be some thunderstorms, so not gonna let us stop it. Doing a little Free Willy creeping. Alright, just making it here to Southeast Division, and I noticed here on the corner building here these murals, and what caught my eye was the little Scotty dog here, and I'm almost positive I helped paint one of these, and I think it was, I don't remember. Do you guys remember when we went to the farmer's market there in Gresham and they were doing kind of like a paint by numbers thing? I just don't remember which one I did, but I do remember the Scotty dog. And we filled in a pretty good amount. I just don't remember what it was. Let me know if you guys remember. Those are cool. Good addition. A lot of art through here. All right, back on the Creeper Cruiser. Yeah, I think maybe it was the Scotty dog one. They had them broken up into sections, and I do remember painting one. Just made it a little down Hawthorne Street now, and I wanted to stop and kind of check out these carts. I'm not going to really go today because I already had coffee, but this is a beautiful double-decker bus, but they also serve like a Turkish coffee right upstairs here. And what he does is he puts the like hot rocks together and then literally soaks the bean in the hot water. It's like a Turkish style, I believe. I could be wrong, but I've been meaning to want to stop here and actually get one of the really strong coffees. I don't think they're quite open. We are early, but yeah, pretty cool area. Some old neon here. Yeah, just a neat area. A lot of other carts too. All right, moving on. I wanted to show you guys that though real quick, just because this neighborhood, it's growing pretty quick. A lot of outdoor seating too. Hiking up MLK now, and and we are going to Splash and Dash Car Wash. That's right. If you guys haven't seen the movie, or you have, you'll more than likely remember the classic scene, very famous scene, where they're, you know, freeing Willy, escaping him, and they're fleeing, but they're needing to, they actually broke Willy out to escape him, you know, to free Willy, and they made their way down here. As you can see on the sign, Splash and Dash. A lot of folks already utilizing the wash this morning, but I wanted to show you guys some iconic scenes, and it pretty much looks exactly the same from the movie. I'll walk the creeper cruiser up right here and we'll take a walk over. So yeah, right here behind me, the Free Willy car wash. And what's really cool is about in the movie, like I said, they're releasing Willy on the trailer, and they're kind of maneuvering down MLK here. And in fact, you can actually see most of these buildings in the shot, because they post up right here at the car wash to kind of cool them off. You can actually see this house very well in the building with that kind of A-frame. And a lot of these buildings, which were houses, have changed into businesses, but you can make out a lot of these very well in the movie. So yeah, they are trying to, well, they free him, and they're basically trying to keep him wet so that he doesn't, you know, dry up. Being a orca whale, having to kind of stay, you know, wet, so that your body, you know, their skin is very delicate. And they took him here, and they actually pull into this very last bay right here. And I'll show you guys some more shots. So all these have remained the same over the years. This pretty much, this whole layout has remained the same, and you can actually still see in the original, I think it was 96, all the red vacuums, all these big pillars are still here, the original sign. I think there was like a billboard up here at one point, and I'm not sure if that was a Popeyes, but yeah, mainly this area has stayed pretty much the same. You can still see all the red tops to the vacuums and the, you know, bays. And he pulled Willy in right here to this bay. You would have seen the big tarp. I actually found some screenshots from the movie, and like I said, pretty emotional movie. They do end up, you know, no spoilers, but from 96. I mean, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. But they release him, and he jumps over the big, you know, canal, which Scott on Tape did a really good filming location. We've done some other filming locations. But yeah, it all happened right here at the Free Willy car wash. Pretty darn neat to think that this still is here all these years later. I think it was actually called the Splash and Dash in the movie. I'll see if I can find some better pictures. And there's another car wash that sits down on Grand a little farther, and it threw me off because the pumps have the red tops to them, but it didn't look the same in the background, because when they pull in, most of all these houses and everything make the video. So pretty darn neat to think that, you know, that happened so many years ago, but it still basically looks and remains the same. 2023. Yeah, they had this bay here. They pulled them in, and you know, kept him wet so that he wouldn't dry out. And then they continued to make their way down Grand here, and they actually come, like I said, from further down by the convention center. The orca whale released, kind of an emotional, really awesome movie. I remember going to see it with my buddy Mike in the theaters, and it was emotional, but it was a good one. And some of the filming locations took place here in Portland, most in Astoria. But mostly remember going to see the movie and remembering the part where they took him to the car wash. I thought, how neat is that they utilized a car wash with the spray and everything to help free Willy. Such a great movie. Since we're kind of on the topic of, you know, fish and animals, these caught my eye right away. This store here, the fresh fish, house plants, saltwater And what caught my eye was these cartoons are by a friend of mine, Scott Campbell, who I watch his show, you know, his videos all the time. And his work is very, very distinct. So, could definitely tell it was his right away. But yeah, that's pretty darn cool. I always like seeing his work. And also check out his YouTube channel. He does a lot of buildings around town. He does all their window art and everything. Just an excellent artist. Look at this guy, super detailed. But yeah, I went by here and this automatically caught my eye. Pretty dang cool. Pets on Broadway. Loving all these stickers through here. We are back over here on Northeast. Oh, about 23rd. I wanted to show you guys this new, well, it's new within the last few years, the Sports Bra. Not bar, but bra. And it's the very first women's themed sports bar right here in Portland, showcasing a ton of, you know, famous female athletes. Oh, she's a good ball player. She don't miss. Oh wow, Kobe's daughter. Yeah, this is cool. We're definitely gonna have to peek back in here when they're open. Maybe meet some folks down here. Right next to Portland Music Company. Yeah, this is cool. National, I think they were like trending on Google at one point too. But yeah, a lot of nice outdoor seating. Yeah, they're not open today, but we'll have to come back here and check them out. The Sports Bra. All right, making a quick little break. It got hot. We are here now in Southeast at Laurelhurst Park, which is absolutely gorgeous right now. Nice and shady. And I've noticed the water is awfully blue, kind of like a greenish tint. So I'm not sure if they're putting something in it now or what the deal is with that. But yeah, it's kind of like almost like a tinted green. Huh. I wonder if it's like that all the way at the end. Maybe just here. Do you know what they put in the water to make it that color?
I don't.
It's interesting because I used to live on 35th and Yamhill. When we would come here, it was never like this color.
I know. They used to have a toxic algae in here.
Oh.
And I bet they're treating it.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, it used to be like the kids couldn't even come close.
It was like walking across water.
And it was,
well, it's
yeah, it was a big mess. So they're aerating it, but they,
oh, interesting.
They must be putting something. It looks kind of weird.
Yeah. I was going to say, I've never noticed it that color until now. I'm like, am I seeing it? I'm like taking off my glasses, like, what the heck?
Yeah, no, you guys.
That's cool. Well, thank you for that info. I would have never thought of that.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, just a gorgeous park. Probably one of my favorite places to be on a hot day. I also noticed some little baby ducks down in here. Oh, they are little. They are cute. Okay, see them? There's about 3 of them.
Pretty good eyesight. There's a whole bunch of them.
It's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. The mama duck's not too far. I can hear her squawking. Yeah, I saw them from way up there. What a beautiful park, huh?
They're probably looking for shade.
That's what we're all doing today.
They know it's coming, man.
Quacking about. Yeah, it's just gorgeous here. All these big tall trees giving us that shade. Yeah, it's been about 90 the past few days here, so this feels nice, just kind of chilling out for a minute. All right, still in Southeast Portland. right here on 37th and Belmont, right next to my old studio apartment right here. Right across the street, I worked here for about, oh gosh, maybe 4 or 5 years, if not longer. This was actually a coffee shop by the name of Sound Grounds Coffee, and my good friends Kels and Amy opened it up, oh, I'd say 2005 or 4. I can't remember, but yeah, Sound Grounds Coffee. I found some old pictures too. Met some of the best people ever working here, living here. And this was kind of my block. If you guys remember the good old Sound Ground days, make sure you chime in. But yeah, this many hours inside the coffee shop here, serving up Stumptown coffee. And I miss it. It was definitely one of the best places I've ever worked as a barista. Not to mention, it was a dilapidated building. There was nothing there for many years. Once a pharmacy. Kels and Amy moving here from Missouri and remodeling the entire building, making it basically, you know, available for a coffee shop. And then sold it years later to a friend of mine that I worked here with, Liz. And she ran it for a few years. But yeah, one of the best places I've ever worked, just because of the people that I worked with every day. At one point, the windows across were kind of smaller all the way across, and at one point I said, man, I told Kels and Amy, you could put Sound Grounds in the windows and it would actually fit exactly across. And I found some old pictures, which I'll show you guys. But yeah, working there and literally living right down there in a studio. Alright, it's heating up a bit, so instead of biking back, we're gonna bus it. Loaded the Creeper Cruiser on the front of the bus here. And we're gonna probably make our way back into East County, then I'll hop off the bike and ride the rest of the way. But yeah, got pretty darn hot. So the bus saved the day. That's gonna do it for today. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. That'll ring you in to be a creeper today. You can also ring that bell. That way when I creep, you guys will be the first to creep. And if you did enjoy this, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Till next time, Creeper out for now. Peace.